Hey guys, my name is Paul, and today I'm going to show you how to use something called Audacity. So I'm a French teacher and the course leader for French 2. And I know, as I'm sure all of you do, as world language teachers, that listening is a really important skill for our students. So Audacity is something that you can use to create listening exercises for your students. It is a program that you're going to download from the internet, and then I'm going to show you how to record yourself or someone else speaking using Audacity so that you can give listening tests or just classroom exercises to your students. All right, so the very first thing that you're going to need to do, of course, is download Audacity. So it's really easy. So as you see here, if you just type download Audacity into Google, you will get a link popping up at the top where it says go to download, which is right here. So then you're going to click on that. You'll see a screen that looks like this, and then you'll download by clicking here. Once you've downloaded it, depending on the browser that you're using, you'll need to go ahead and install it on your computer. If you're using Chrome, it might show up down here. If you're using Internet Explorer, it'll probably pop up here in the middle. Either way, you're going to click open and then run, and then it'll install. So once you've installed it, there's another step you need to follow so that you can save your files as MP3 files and can listen to them. So you're going to need to download something called the Lame Encoder. So it's just another file that you'll need in order to use Audacity correctly. So if you'll type Lame Encoder Audacity into Google, you'll get a link, which is highlighted here. Click on the link, you'll get taken to this page. Click on this link here. As you can see, it allows Audacity to export. That's another word for save, to export MP3 files. So we're going to go to the Lame download page right here, and then we're going to click right here, download. We're not going to click this download now link here. That's spam, and if you click that, you're going to get a virus. We're going to click up here. All right, so we're going to click this link, and we're going to download the codec, or the encoder rather, and then the very first time that you open Audacity and try to save a file, it's going to ask you for that encoder. So you'll just need to remember where you saved it on your computer, and whenever Audacity says, I need the Lame encoder so that I can save this file as an MP3, you'll just click the little browse button, and then you'll find the Lame encoder and double click on it, and you'll be good to go. If you have any problems or questions about that, you can feel free to shoot me an email, and I'm happy to help you troubleshoot. All right. So you've downloaded Audacity and the Lame encoder, and you're ready to go. So the first thing you need to ask yourself is, okay, well, what am I going to record? So I'm going to show you what it might look like to record just some simple vocabulary words so that you could give your students a vocabulary test, or maybe even have them go home and listen and practice. And then I'm going to show you how you might record something longer, like a story or a narrative, so that you could really ask some good comprehension questions. All right, so first up, let's take a look at some simple vocabulary. So I pulled up my unit plan, and I see that for Unit 1 in French 1, the very first set of words that I'm going to be teaching students are some commands, and they're listed below, you can see. So I'm going to show you how I might record those commands. All right, so I'm going to leave my PowerPoint, and I'm going to go ahead and open Audacity. Okay, so it looks like this. So it might be a little overwhelming because you see there are so many things you can do, but we're not actually going to focus on most of those things right now. We're just going to focus on these big, easy to see buttons up here at the top. So they probably look familiar to most people. We've got record, stop, play, pause, and then change tracks. So all we have to do here is hit record and then say what we want to say, and when we're done, hit stop. So I'm going to do that now. Assieds-toi, lève-toi, marche, tourne, assieds-toi. All right, so I just recorded some commands that I might give my students and ask them to maybe translate them or repeat them. So I can play that back. Lève-toi, marche, tourne, assieds-toi. All right, now if that's all I wanted to do, I'm actually done. I can go to File, Export Audio, and then see I've selected MP3, and then I just type in my name, the name of the file, and save it. But let's say I want to do something else, like I want to add some some quiet time after so that students have time to write down answers, and then maybe I want them to do it again. So I can generate various effects. So let's say I want to put in 30 seconds of silence. So I'm going to do silence. So I've got seconds right here, so I'm going to type in 3 for 30 seconds. Now notice, it's actually going to put those 30 seconds of silence underneath here, right? So I have 2 tracks going right now. This can be kind of confusing for folks. So this is my original track, and you can see, because you can see how I talked with these blips. This, on the other hand, is just pure silence, because you notice this blue line here is just straight, and it doesn't go up or down. So I'm just going to copy and paste. So I'm going to hit Control C. Whoops. I'm going to hit Control C for this track, right? There we go. Control C, and then I'm just going to come right up here and click and hit Control V, and I've just put my silence right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this again, which was my original speech, and then I'm going to scroll down here. So this is all empty space, and I'm going to copy it. So now I'm done with my silence down here. I can get rid of that. So now if I played this, it's going to do my original speech. Assieds-toi, lève-toi, marche, tourne. Whoops, let me start over. Let me go all the way back to the beginning and click here, and then click play. Assieds-toi, so it's going to do lève-toi, my original speech. Marche, tourne, assieds-toi. So it did my original speech, and then it's just going to give me 30 seconds of silence. I'm not going to wait through all of the seconds. You can actually see it scroll through down here, right? And if I wait long enough, it's going to get to here, and then it's going to repeat again what I already said. So that's pretty much it. There are lots of other effects that you can do that I'm not going to show you how to do today. But if you're interested, there are lots of guides online, or you can just play with it and figure out what you might do. Another popular thing that people might do, oh, here we're coming, I'll let it play. Assieds-toi. Another popular thing that people do is they put tones or sounds like beep so that people know when to start. So you can do that here. I'm not going to show you how to do it today, but you can play with it and see. All right, so now I'm going to save my file. I'm going to go to Export Audio, MP3, Command. And then I'm going to save it. You can add metadata if you want, which means like if this were a CD, you might put your name or your track number. We don't need to do that today. All right, and then it's going to export it, and it's done. I don't need to save my changes because I already exported my file, which I'm now going to play. Assieds-toi, lève-toi, marche. All right, and it's pretty much that easy. Now, let's say that I wanted to do something longer. The steps don't change at all. So this is the first line from El Nuevo Udini, which is one of the Spanish novels for Spanish 2, I believe. So here I have all of the beginning. This is like the first page. So I might open up Audacity and dictate this into it, and I could do it exactly the same way. And then, once I've got this saved, I could play it for students in class, and instead of, I might even get somebody else to say it, so it's not just my voice all the time. And then I might give them something like this, where as they're listening, they can go ahead and write down important information. So that's pretty much the whole Audacity tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Oh, I should have put my email address in here. It is paul.province@yesprep.org. Send me any questions you have. I'm happy to help out. Oops. All right, thanks guys.